Jess Williams' happy-go-lucky smile always warms viewers' hearts when she appears on the set of a TV soap. But today, we reveal how the 19-year-old actress and model, who has Down syndrome, played the role of Cupid in real life to help her single mom find love. And she did it as part of a double act with her best pal Charlotte, 20, who also has Downs and is the daughter of the man her mother was dating. It may sound like a storyline in Hollyoaks, where Jess has appeared since 2021, but it's all entirely true. Her teacher mom Nicola Houghton explains, "I never thought I'd meet someone. I always thought it would be just me and Jess, and I was happy with that. But then Thomas came into our lives and Jess and his daughter Charlotte hit it off." Nicola, 43, first met Thomas Regan in 2009 when Jess was 5. She had decided to walk the Great Wall of China to raise money for a local Down syndrome charity, and Thomas, 49, just happened to be a trustee. He agreed to write about Nicola's challenge in the charity newsletter, and the pair hit it off straight away. Nicola recalls, "We were just chatting when Thomas said he had a daughter with Downs the same age as Jess. There were loads of similarities. We talked about how cheeky they were and how they drove us up the wall. Through emailing each other about my story, we found out the girls had even had the same heart surgery. I thought he sounded lovely, but I assumed he'd be happily married. I decided to check him out on Facebook, and when I saw he was single, I couldn't believe it." After chatting for 3 months, graphic designer Thomas plucked up the courage to ask Nicola on a night out in their home city of Liverpool. Nicola says, "When I meet new people and talk about Jess, they sometimes say inappropriate things, like how children with Downs have a shorter lifespan. I don't want to talk about things like that. I'd rather talk about how blue her eyes are. People don't know what to say, or are frightened of saying the wrong thing. But with me and Thomas, there was never any issue like that." After 6 months of getting to know each other, the pair decided to introduce their girls to each other, and it was then that the magic started. Nicola says, "They are complete opposites. Charlotte is loud and Jess is a bit prim and proper, but they hit it off straight away. Neither has a filter, so if you have a big spot on your nose, they will point it out. Of course, I told Jess I really liked Thomas and thought maybe we could have a future together. That certainly lit a fuse." Nicola says, "We went out for a meal with the girls. We hadn't even got our starters and Jess went, 'Hey, Charlotte, my mom loves your dad.' And that was that." The girls really drove the relationship from the start. You could see them whispering and nudging each other, planning stuff. Both Nicola and Thomas knew that they needed the girls' seal of approval for any sort of relationship to work. "We didn't know if they'd get on," says Nicola. "It is hard enough introducing someone new to your family, even if there aren't learning difficulties. But luckily they get on like a house on fire. Thomas and I had bonded over our daughters, we had so many shared experiences. But it was our girls who played Cupid. It was meant to be." Now they are a family, and Nicola and Thomas also share son Patrick, 6. Nicola told how she was just 22 when she learned she was pregnant with Jess. She had no idea she was having a Downs baby, as no tests had flagged up any signs. She says, "As soon as she was born, I could tell there was something unusual about her. The next day, tests confirmed it was Downs. I was a first-time mum and didn't know what to expect, but I knew she was still a beautiful baby. Charlotte was Thomas' third child with his then wife. She and Jess both had heart defects that can be caused by Downs, and both girls needed surgery to keep them alive. Nicola recalls, Jess was 9 weeks old when she had her op. I remember holding her hand and saying, "Please stay with me. I will make sure you have the best life you can." Nicola and Jess's dad split when she was 2, while Thomas and Charlotte's mother parted a year later. But Nicola told how the split had little effect on her confident girl, who was due to start college next year. She says, Jess has a natural warmth and doesn't see Downs as a negative thing at all. People stop her in the street to chat to her. She is really confident. Jess started modeling for an inclusive talent agency at 15 and has had opportunities from that, like Hollyoaks. She walks on set like she owns the place, all the cast are lovely to her. Every person with Downs is different and Charlotte faces more challenges than Jess. But she goes to college 3 days a week and loves spending time with her friends, playing bingo and going on trips. Life really couldn't be better and Thomas and I are just so grateful to our girls for matchmaking like they did. Thomas adds, it started off with me and Nicola being a bit of support for each other. I am sure our paths would have crossed one day, but it wouldn't have happened in the same way without the help of our girls. The last word goes to matchmaker Jess. She says, we have a big family now and I am happy that Patty and Charlotte came into my life. I love acting. Being in Hollyoaks is fun. I love being there and everyone is so good to me. Modeling and acting make me happy and I want to do it for all of my life.